I've been thinking about starting my own podcast since forever. And if you're somebody from my close circle, I bet you're at that stage where you're taunting me, bro. Where is your podcast? You've been telling me that you're going to start a podcast. I don't think your podcast is going to happen. Well, bro, here's the 0th episode, the pilot episode of my podcast, where I'll be sharing with you the story why I did not start my podcast and why I should have started my podcast way back. So, for the past 1 year, I've been imagining me starting a podcast, my podcast growing into the biggest show in the podcasting space in India, and me interviewing India's top comedians, actors, sports persons, business people, etc., etc. And I was like, bro, I'm going to be on the Joe Rogan experience, bro. I'm going to make it. And all this was happening in my head. And for the past 1 year, I've just been imagining this. I've been procrastinating me approaching people so that they could be a part of my podcast. And after a while, after 1 year, it struck me that, bro, if people don't know that you want to start a podcast, nobody is going to be a part of it. Why will somebody spare half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours of their time to be on your show when you yourself have taken zero steps towards it? Then I was like, okay, I need to start DMing people. So here's the pilot episode, guys. And I did approach a couple of people. We did agree on making podcasts, and I believe they'll be out. And I've set this goal for myself so that I don't fall into the procrastinating loop, that I am going to upload at least one episode a week. So if you're watching this episode slash listening to this episode right now and you listen so far, then I'm really excited for you to be a part of my journey into the space of podcasting. So if you're listening to me for the first time, make sure to click on that subscribe button. If you're watching this on YouTube or listening to me on Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts, make sure to follow me if you're listening to this on Spotify. And I'm really excited for my journey moving forward into the podcasting space.